hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you'll find a door. Open it up.
Of course, my mic is muted. Good morning. Welcome to another week of Spreading Love Unapologetically. This is week 13. What we had planned for you, unfortunately, can't take place. But hey, the show must go on. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I'm Tamora Freeman, one of your hosts, and I have a host.
Lajwan Yisrael.
All right, now. So sometimes you got to make it do what it do, right?
That's right, baby.
How you doing today?
A little under the weather, but that's okay because I'm on the air and we're gonna make everything work.
So how's your week been?
Tedious but flowing.
Tedious but flowing.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
All right.
Okay. So what's going on this morning?
Well, we have our guest has not arrived yet, and so I want to talk about what we've been doing this week. When you'll grab our going to grab our stuff. So we have been busy. We've been busy in the shop.
What you want to do? Are you sure you want to share this with the world?
No, I don't want to share it with the world.
Okay.
I'm just going to share with the world. We've been busy at the shop. So we got a lot of new products coming out. And they're all on this. I'm not going to show you what's inside of it. But we've been busy. It's been a blessing because, you know, learning the business and learning how to navigate has been an amazing experience.
It is.
It really has. But something we've been talking about a lot is being able to push our platform forward. So
yeah, I'm just learning the business, and thanks to you. And I find it, you know, it's fun, creative, just to see what I can, you know, bring about.
Yeah, you've been good.
This is like the T-shirts that I made. Well, I didn't make them, but I came up with the slogan.
You did.
Out of the ashes, we should rise.
That's on here.
Okay.
Yeah,
and
that's on here.
That's been, you know, a pretty good product for us. You know, everyone faces adversities of some time.
Jay is on his way.
Okay. And being away for, you know, those period of years, I realized that you know, everyone goes through something that is overwhelming. And so we want to put those things, you know, in our art, things that everyone can relate to. And so that's where Out of the Ashes, We Should Rise was designed from.
Wow.
Yeah.
What does it mean?
Well, in my case, being gone for like 33 years, and you know, you miss the people that you grew up with, you miss the people that family the word I'm looking for.
Interactions.
No, the immediate family.
Right.
You know what I mean? And losing your immediate family. And you say that, God has blessed you to survive.
Right.
You're not there to watch your parents get buried.
Right.
And sometimes it's guilt, and sometimes it's like, well, thank you, God, for allowing me to still exist.
Yes.
And so you have nothing but your own mind to get off into.
Mm-hmm.
And in your mind, you begin to exist. You want to create something. You want to be a better person, And so within that, I just began to think, how can I make a difference? What is that I can do to be creative and make a difference, meaningful, difference. So I just began to think of the biblical scriptures,
Right.
Quranic scriptures, and I can only say that, the Most High guided me, through all the fears, the tears, in those lonely times.
Right.
You know what I mean? But out of the ashes, it's like that Sphinx, that was portrayed to be, I guess, dead.
Right.
And it morphed into something so beautiful. You know what I mean? And that's what I realized, that, I wasn't dead. It wasn't over.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was alive to the world once again. And so that was the creativity of out of the ashes we should rise.
There's a verse in the Bible that talks about out of the ashes we should rise. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's in the book of Isaiah 61. Mm-hmm. And it tells us, and if you look around what's going on in our world right now,
it's a perilous, moment. Right
absolutely. Now. I think people, I was watching, as we were driving yesterday, we were listening to a Bible study about the days of Noah, and if I posted last week, was it last week? Where I was like, they didn't believe Noah either. Mm-hmm. And they didn't believe Noah either. But what's going on right now, he said it would be like the days of Noah, when people are just walking around and
in a drunken state, in intoxicated state of mind, and not even been drinking or
living any type of way. Mm-hmm. And that's exactly what they're doing right now, living any type of way. Here go Jay. Mm-hmm. Okay, Jay. Jay's trying to get on. Gaylisa, try to help him. So
I really believe that this is prophecy. Everything that we are encountering is prophecy coming to fruition.
Yeah. It is.
And so whether we, recognize it, deny it, or agree to it, it's going to be.
Absolutely. I know that I listened to a couple prophets. The first one I listened to is the Master's Voice with Sister Celestial. And then I listened to Emma. She's on TikTok and on YouTube. Both of them are. And some of their prophecies started back in 2020, 2021, talking about everything that's happening today, literally down to the detail of what's going on. And so we're living in a great deception right now. You don't have to believe it, but you might want to, look around and see what's going on. Everything that's happening now is in the Bible. I was reading the book of Daniel, chapter 6, 7, and 8, and everything it was talking about with, the great deception and the son of perdition and America and where she stands. And, it's time for judgment.
Yeah.
It's time for judgment.
It was saying that every body that was killed, maimed, mauled, whatever, innocent body.
Yes.
Their blood. And matter of fact, she spoke of those that had been lynched.
Yes.
Cut out the stomach of the mothers.
Yeah.
Just
their
murdered.
Bloods.
Innocent people just murdered by the hands of those that subjugated them. their blood is right now
Crying
crying
out.
right, and it must be justified. You know what I'm saying, through action. And he says the wrath of Yah will come down on this land. And this
And
land
so
must pay.
people out here arguing about Kamala Harris and Trump, not knowing that what's about to happen is real.
Yeah.
Well, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good. Jay is trying to get on.
Morning, Gaylisa.
Good morning, Elijah One. How's everybody?
Maintaining the flow.
Yes, I was just sitting in there listening to what you guys have said. Are talking about very interesting topic.
Yeah, it is. We've been listening to two prophetess. Actually, I've been listening to them for some time, and they prophesied what's going on right now in terms of the change of leadership with Kamala Harris. That was already prophesied, and who is behind it, who is in her ear, you know, and who the son of perdition is, and so it's preparation for what's to come, the judgment of America. And that's what we've been focused on, is really, getting our spirits and our lives right together. But Jay is really he's saying that I'm gonna send him the link again and see if that helps, because it's telling him, let me see, invite guests. He just sent a message and said, hold up. It's telling him it ended. No.
Gaylisa, what's going on with you? What's the outcome of your your preparation to make the world better?
Well, let me camp up for that. I think right now my goal is just getting people information.
Okay.
That's it. Getting people information, preparing myself, of course, spiritually every day, because a lot. I mean, it takes a lot to even be out around people, because the world is so wide open to anything goes, and people literally just want to do anything, and it really don't mean that.
Yeah.
So my campaign is getting the information out, letting people know certain things. It's a lot of people that walk around ignorant without the information.
Yeah.
Just because.
Is that collateral sanctions or collateral consequences? Does that have something to do with that?
Well, always.
Okay.
We always, collateral sanctions have been a thing for years and years and years.
Right.
So this voting election is going to be great. Of course, the GROW Act is going to help us. A lot of ex-offenders with nonviolent crimes get their records expunged or sealed, so that they can get better jobs and get the education, the training, the licenses for certain things. But there's still probably almost 1 million of us that it will not help.
Yeah.
And I've been out 21 years and I've proven, paid my debt, proven that I'm not going to reoffend. So I should be privy to that information. But so the GROW Act will probably come back up next year, but we want to go out with a bang talking about it this year. They've already talked about the sanctions, taking the sanctions off of child support cases.
Good.
Right. Okay, good.
That would be really helpful.
So yeah, we're working with Senator Rogers, and she said that they were getting that has been passed to stop the suspension of people's license, because you can do 30 years, get out with your license suspended. Does not make sense.
That's right.
At all.
Doesn't make sense.
At all. And they're coming out with 10-year license suspension. So what are you telling people?
Yeah.
Go back to prison.
Right.
We got the
It's
mental.
like,
I'm sorry.
No, I mean to cut you off, but that sounds like the black code. You know what I mean? Way back in the 1800s, you know, you still, you know, holding us, you know, hostage.
Yes.
You know, you paid your debt. You paid your debt.
Absolutely.
So, you know, have some leniency at least. You know what I mean? We have to take care of our family, our lives. You know what I mean? We have to go ahead. I mean, we have to continue life, living.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like they want to keep a chain around you for some reason. You know, I don't understand it. Although, but I from what I hear, you know, the works that you're doing is great. You know, and you speak about non-violent offenders. What you're doing now may open the doors for violent offenders that have done 30-something years and come out, and they're able to also link with, you know, those that, you know, being free, you know, as far as the sanctions are concerned.
Because my past, I do not, and it's. I mean, I didn't meet when I was incarcerated. I met, you know, the staff, whatever, things like that. I'm not gonna say that I was targeted or nothing like that. But
Right.
when I was released, people who had been formerly incarcerated have helped me my 21 years. That's it. No organization in Ohio. And I've been around. Everybody know I've been to all the states. So that's the main thing that we had to understand and, you know, people do not get enough information to put the total package together. If you live in a system, you got to understand how the system works and where to input yourself into the system.
Right.
So we don't understand how life works. People just out here.
Yeah.
Whatever. Everybody making up their own thing, doing their own thing. And that's why we are where we are today. Because this
Yes.
to work alone.
It's pure chaos. And I think you said on the last, you and Keisha both said on the last podcast, like, we shouldn't have to reinvent the wheel when it's already invented. If you're doing a podcast, everybody should be able to flow to that, you know, and build and support and network and bring people on. All of the organizations out here, we just came together and networked and connected. We could build a stronger foundation, you know, for the people. And there's a lot of people who haven't been incarcerated that are helping. Now we help. We have empathy, but you know, we weren't in your shoes either. And so the best that we can do is really listen closely and try our best to help coordinate. If there's a door that we can open, we'll open it. If it's something we can do it. But you guys are out here, boots on the ground, doing the work.
Yes.
You know, and it's so many people across, you know, the state of Ohio doing the work. But again, if people would just come together, put their pride to the side, because it's almost like they want to be front and center. Who cares about that?
Everyone takes the credit.
Right. I want the credit. Yeah. Who cares about the credit?
Yeah.
It's about
at the end of the day,
making sure it gets taken care of.
Right.
Because
you know, people like Elijah Wine, people like yourself, people like the gentleman who just got out yesterday. It's like, where do we start? When people come out of prison after serving 20, 30 years, there should be like a whole care package of caravan of welcome home, you know.
A whole system.
Yes.
And quit telling people as soon as they get out to get a job.
Thank you. Hello.
Yeah.
All of us, I'm in the middle. Of course, we've been knowing this, but I'm proposing a by us, for us, through us system in Ohio. Because you cannot say, here's whatever they give you, $2, and go get a job, go find a place, go do this, go do that. Then even people who go to halfway houses are different places. You in there for a minute, go find a job. How?
Right.
You taking care of me backwards.
Right. And those preparations should be presented before leaving the prison system. You know what I mean?
Yes, they have to have a year before. Okay. First day out, this is what you do. Second day out, this is what you do. Because we know how the mind works.
Yeah.
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 We lost your
volume.
Or volume. Can't hear you. It's okay. It's okay because
what happened?
Her volume goes in and out. It's her internet.
Okay. Are we speaking about
Talk, Gaylisa. Nope, we can't hear you, Gay. And so if we continue on with that, Jay is trying to get in. I think Jay is probably connected to somebody else's live because they're saying that the live ended. And that's what happens when you actually click on some. Sometimes, like if you have StreamYard connected to your phone, the last person that you remember what you went through, the last person that you did a podcast with is going to automatically put you back into that.
Okay.
And so
there she is.
Gaylisa, so Jay is going to get on.
Someone called me. Someone called me. That's what it was.
Okay.
Everybody know I'm on the podcast at 11 o'clock.
It does every week. It's the same thing.
Still here.
Yeah. They do it every week.
They might be forgetful like me. My daughter may tell me she off every Monday and Tuesday, and I still ask her, "You got to work?"
That is a habit. That's what I was saying. How we create habits and stuff in our mind. And we don't ask. We don't want to work together because it's my idea. It's not your idea. No, we never, unless you 2 billion years old, you ain't created nary idea.
Yeah. Right. So Gaylisa, Jay is saying that he's been trying to get into this podcast backstage, but when he clicks on it, it says live ended, which means he's in someone else's live. Can you message him on IG and explain to him how to get into ours? He's got to close out a former podcast that he was on to get into ours. It's kind of crazy. This software is it's bittersweet, so to speak, because it allows you all over the world to get on. However, if you're not familiar, if you're not tech savvy, Jay is tech savvy though.
Okay, so I was not to dismiss Jay or anything, but I was trying to hone in on what Gaylisa was saying.
Keep talking.
She's talking.
Keep talking.
The resources, right? Okay.
The resources
that a person or people should be able to be privy to once they are being released.
What was the biggest resource that you needed? And I already know the answer to this, but what is the biggest thing that you needed when you came home?
I would say, I had a great support system on coming out.
Right.
I mean, which everyone that cannot be received with that, I find myself fortunate, but the biggest thing that I needed was transportation.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And that's not something people focus on. They're like, oh, you live in a place where there's public transportation, but your transportation where you live ends at 5 p.m.?
Yeah, like so the buses. It may be about 5 to 6 buses there. You know what I mean? And they begin running maybe about 6 o'clock and it ends about 6:30 maybe.
That's crazy.
And that's it.
That's it.
So if you have a third shift job, I guess you got to call Uber.
And how many Ubers do you guys have?
I mean, the town is so small. It's a good town. Like it's like Mayberry is out the way.
There, there's Keish.
But it's kind of like difficult.
Sandra, do you suggest I use?
Good morning.
Hey, Keisha.
Hey.
All right.
We were just having a discussion with Gaylisa about.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, good morning.
What's up, Keisha?
What's going on? I'm at work, so I'm here, though. I'm here.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, you working right now?
Yeah, she working.
Okay.
She working. Keisha go work.
All right. Make it happen.
Yeah.
Well, we're just talking about the things that you guys are doing, and how you all saying boots on the ground, helping people, trying to change these laws that more people can be helped and favored once coming out of prison. You know what I mean? So that's about it.
Okay, I can't unmute. Okay.
Hello?
Yeah, you back, Gaylisa?
Yeah. They said that link that you sent does say the live ended when I followed it. I don't know what happened to it.
Oh wow.
The one you put in the our chat.
It says it ended.
Yeah, it says live has ended.
Invite guests. Here, try this link, Gaylisa, because
Keisha,
she can't hear. Well, she can hear you. She got herself muted.
How's the movie industry going for you?
Okay, I'm back, y'all. What was the question?
I said, how's the movie industry going for you? They tell me you the number one stunner.
Nah. God's the number one stunner. I'm just being obedient. That's it. But it's going great. It's going really great. We got so many projects coming in. I'm busy. I got to make appointments to sleep, but I'm grateful. Halfway home, the one that we really get ready to do is the one that's my baby, because it's about the truth on when you come home and go to these halfway houses that are designed to help you. But instead you get everything but that. You get manipulated, used, abused. They take your money. It's just hard. On the wall in the shower.
What's the wall made of?
Drywall.
Oh.
But hold on, you guys.
So Gaylisa, I text you the I guess the guest stream or whatever. I don't know what's going on with software today.
Yeah,
it is.
Well, make it do what it do.
We worked it out and just out and got some vital information out. And Elijah, when I was listening to you, when she was saying, what did you really need when you got out?
Transportation,
absolutely.
Right.
And you said that you were so fortunate you was in the 1 percentile.
Right. Yeah. I realized that.
Somebody coming out to support and just to be there for you. And to give you $1 or anything. You know what I mean? A ride, anything.
Right.
But come out to the support is very, 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 very fortunate. And I try to tell people that all the time, that we put people out back into the world, and you people know they do not have a support system at all.
Right.
And we don't educate them enough to have the skills themselves.
Right.
To endure all the no's and the continued no's that life gives you without being locked up.
Right.
So it's not and then we as incarcerated people, the shame and guilt is like double or 100 times the normal person because of the stuff we've done, and we got to start all over, and we ain't nothing, and we ain't gonna be nothing. Well, people go through that every day that don't even go to prison.
Hello. They do.
It's life.
Yeah, it's like
with a banana in the tailpipe.
Yeah. I mean, we understand what the unbalanced playing field looks like.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? It's been that way. And so we have to just make ourselves better.
And
you know what I mean? And we're familiar with those the haters that do not want to aid and assist us in gaining, you know what I'm saying, a future for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So we have to do for ourselves.
But they're not, and and no one is designed to help us with us, really. Yeah. Because they can't get inside of our mind. There are tools and ways and people to give their opinion, tell us how they did it.
Yeah.
But we look to people especially incarcerated. We look to people. That is our go-to, because what else is there? Well, because we've been around, we use people in the prison system.
Yeah.
We're around a bunch of people.
Get a cup of coffee. Yeah, you know what? That's a good idea.
Yeah, it's
okay, y'all.
moving on.
I'm finally free.
Hey.
Finally free. Oh, man.
Yeah.
So how was the topic today?
Get sleep.
Huh?
So you got to make an appointment to go to sleep.
Yes. Yeah. I'm making one to go at about 12 o'clock tonight. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yep. But I wouldn't trade it for nothing in the world. I wouldn't.
Me neither.
You know? Mm-hmm.
That's right.
So what's going on with the movie? They said they wants to know.
So at the rate that everything is going, I'm looking to hold auditions for just a couple of actors and stuff October, and then we start shooting the beginning of November, which we'll take a break for Thanksgiving and come back together the beginning of December, and that's when we hope to wrap it up because it's a 6-week shoot. It's a 6-week shoot. We already got the location spot to shoot, which is in LA. So it's coming together, and this is going to be a fantastic series because it's going to be a series. We got like episodes 1 through 7 done now. We're going into the last story, closing with the season finale, which is going to be a shocker to everybody. But and then we'll come back with season 2. So it's moving really, really good. It's been my inspiration has definitely come from God because it just was so easy to write. Jay Burton and I wrote it together, and it was just so easy. So I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to letting people see what really happens when you come home and go to these halfway houses. Your expectations. How do you handle the different things that you'll be presented with? Because you're going to be presented with a lot of manipulation. Everything is about money anymore. It's not about really trying to help the ex-offender to get adjusted, to get jobs and stuff. You know, it's just it's a whole different ball game. So we want to show you that you can get through it, but it's going to take a lot of tenacity and will and a lot of prayer and footwork to get through it. So I'm excited about this project.
That's good.
Right. Yeah, Keisha, you hit it right on the nail. I mean, right on the nail. The deception that people are presented with when they are released from prison. It's all about them dollars. Especially these out here. It's about the dollar bill.
That's it.
It's not help people.
Sad.
Yeah.
They are aware that you don't know that they have money on you. Okay, for you to go through their programs. You know, they don't even give you all the details, you know what I'm saying, of what you're allowed. You know what I mean? They don't give you the resources. They'll tell you, well, go find a job. They're still getting money on you, off of you. Okay, insurance. You know what I'm saying? But because you're not aware, you know, you're just so happy to be out. You haven't asked questions. But later on, you find out, like I did, you know, these people's getting paid. You know what I mean? But and then they would tell you, well, we're gonna help you get housing. We'll pay for your rent, your rent for 6 months. Now, what if you don't have a job? You know what I'm saying? What if there's no transportation that you can get to a job within 6 months? You're still out. You know what I mean? So you know, a lot of worrying that a person has to do just to try to get out and survive without anything. You know what I mean? So the resources should be presented to them before they are released. You know, before I was released, there was no help. You know, where to go. If I didn't try to help myself and find out, you know, I wouldn't have known.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's a lot of people that you can get an education, but at the same time, you don't have the know-how on how to maneuver once you get out. You know
That's true. That's true. That's true. And a lot of it too, you know, comes from research. Before I came home, I did 14 years And I didn't want to just step out and go live with nobody. So I chose to go to a halfway house. So I did the research. And the best one that I saw was Jesse's World, which they don't charge you anything. They don't take your money, none of that. That was an excellent, beautiful program. And it closed down because I believe how it was structured. It wasn't about them taking your money when you got paid. They wanted you to save your money. They wanted you to get an apartment. And they did pay your first month rent and security. I went through there. I did 7 months in there, flourished, got my own place, job, and everything. And that was probably the best program, halfway house that they had. It was in Columbus, Ohio, but they closed down. You know what I'm saying? So you got to do your research. That's one of the things that I want to convey to people, to family members, and to ex-felons coming home. Research. Go to that library, research the program that you're trying to go into, because when they get to talking about you got to pay this and pay that and pay that, keep looking, because just don't jump on the first thing, because a lot of them are designed just to take your money. And they're not trying to help you. Like you said, transportation and all of that. I was fortunate enough to work on my credit the last 3 or 4 years before I came home. So I came home with like a 750 credit score. I was able to walk into a dealership once I got a job and get any car. So those are things that people need to know about, that you can start working on your credit before you come home. You can start building your credit. You can start doing things to get your credit right, because credit is everything today. It's everything. You can't really get nothing without good credit. So that is an important factor, and that's conveyed in Halfway Home. It's a lot of things that we're conveying to let people know the different things that they can do. Be self-sufficient. Be self-sufficient. That's the main thing for me. Be self-sufficient. Do your homework. Do your research. Start working on your credit and start working on things that you need for you.
Right. That's right. That's a vital point right there.
Keisha, the streets are calling. I heard y'all got a date.
Yes, we do. September 29th, 27th, 28th. But we're gonna try to we're gonna keep it at the 28th, but I'm thinking about Zach. So I gotta see what Zach is saying. But in light of that, I can't let one monkey stop no show. So Nova may have to step up. You know what I'm saying? So that we can keep that date, September 28th. The Streets is calling. Phenomenal soundtrack that's coming with this play. Phenomenal actors. The whole play is just a wealth of information. It is a wealth of information that you can walk away saying, what can I do? Because anything that I write, I try to educate as well as entertain. I call it edutainment. And I want you to say, what can I do differently? When I see a person that's struggling with being a hustler and trying to live the square life, as they call it, what can I do? Instead of judging them, try to be that positive factor, because my minister always used to tell me to spread the word and when necessary, preach. So it's through your actions, and it's how you're living, and it's to walk that you took that can help people with the journey that they're taking. And that's what the Streets are calling us about. It's about someone who's struggling, and they face a lot of different difficulties and consequences behind some of the decisions that they made. Because behind every choice, there's always a consequence, be it good or bad. There's a consequence. And that is what the Streets is calling is all about. Choices and consequences. So I'm excited about this because we wrote it. It's a powerful ending scene in this that I've never done before, but I'm excited to do as a director that's dealing with a lot of tricks of the camera, lighting, sound, smoke, all of this kind of stuff. So I'm really excited about this ending for this play. The Streets is calling. It's just going to be something that you just don't want to miss. You don't want to miss it.
That's beautiful. That's very inspirational.
I'm excited.
Yeah,
it's coming to Cleveland, Ohio. So it will be in Cleveland. Hopefully September 28th.
No, not hopefully. We're speaking it.
Oh yes. We claiming that. We're going to go ahead and roll with September 28th.
Okay. Yes, we rolling.
Yeah, we rolling with that. Yep, I'm getting the flyers and stuff printed up this week, so it's locked in. It's locked in.
Right on.
thanks to Gaylisa, my counterpart, and staying tenacious and trying to find a place. And, you know, we all have equal parts that we play. I try to stay in my lane. She stay in her lane. But if everybody in their right lane, then we're going to drive forward and excel no matter what. And that's what we do. That's what we do.
Yes.
That's right.
Wow, that's a lot of information shared. See what happened?
Right. Shout out Free J Bird, Free J Bird.
Yes.
We
got
definitely
on the show, but he had some
technical difficulties
today.
Yeah.
It's what it is. You know, I always trust and believe that when God is in the midst, he'll take care of it. So we'll bring him on at another time. It might have to be during the week, though. So.
Yeah.
You think so?
Did we lose Gay?
Yeah, she'll be right back. Look how she faded. She faded out.
What's going on with Joseph?
Huh?
What's going on with Joseph?
Oh, Joseph doing what Joseph do. He making things happen. Like for this play, he has brought in some phenomenal talent, like from all over California, New York City. We got talent coming from all of these different cities. So he's over the musical part to this, and he's been doing an excellent job of putting together a masterpiece soundtrack for this play. So he's been,
I sent him the link to join us, but he didn't come in.
Yeah, both of them just hit me up and asked me for the link. So I don't know what happened, but you know, we definitely got to get them on here because they have a lot of wisdom to share. A lot of wisdom.
Yeah, believe that.
Joseph killing it. He killing it. He on the ground running with his boots on. I told him to take his boots off and put on some tennis shoes. He told me, nah, he's going to keep the boots on.
He's going hard, though. He's going hard. I'll be like,
Joseph T. Langdon.
Yeah.
We love you. We shout out everybody.
Yes.
We love everybody.
For real.
Everybody. He's coming home. He's coming home. In the next 2 years, Jay Burton will be home. And we'll be walking that red carpet together, accepting that award for Jay Burton. He's coming home for the next 2 years.
Okay,
and we're going to walk that red carpet together and accept that award together for best movie soundtrack and new writers and directors of the year. I claim that in Jesus' name. In Jesus' name.
In Jesus.
Right. All right.
Yes.
All right.
Well, it's been a pleasure, you guys. Thank you, guys.
As always. Yep. As always.
Okay.
I'm gonna put this little video on that we got because it actually shows Jay. And
what is Jay last name?
Jay
Burton.
Free Jay Burton.
Jay Burton. Free Jay Burton.
Put it out there then.
I'm gonna put you on.
I appreciate you all allowing me to come on the show and dealing with Gaylisa Carr, Keisha Green, Tamora Freeman, and I'm Elijah Juan Yisrael. It's been great. Great morning.
Yes, it has. It has. Send me the video.
All right. No, it's just ending. That's all. It's got Jay at the end.
Yeah, no. Send me the video of this right here, this session.
Okay, I got you.
Okay. All right, y'all. Love y'all. See y'all next week. Okay.
All right.
There you go.
Jay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my brother I was talking to. Okay.
That's the brother you were talking to.
Yeah.